Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another home project with me, the beginner DIYer, Miss Chatty, that loves to talk about all things cleaning, motherhood, books, and home decor. In this video, I'm showing you 5 days of painting. I'm showing you the progression of what my living room looked like and what it looks like now that it's fully painted in the Ethereal White color from Sherwin-Williams. We are just about at the end of my painting journey, and as easy as painting looked in TikTok videos and on YouTube, this was actually a very humbling experience for me. I have a huge respect for those that do this as a career. I have fun in the beginning, but this was harder than it looked. From choosing colors, applying multiple coats, to remembering not to saturate certain areas of the wall, all of this was a learning experience with me. Y'all will have to let me know down in the comments if you felt similar or if you think I'm being a little dramatic. But either way, come hang out with me. If you like videos like these, if you like watching a beginner DIYer, someone transforming their space as a new homeowner, or if you're a fellow chatty Cathy like myself, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. If you've been keeping up with me on my YouTube and you've been seeing my YouTube shorts, you've seen that I've been using my 5 a.m. morning routine to prep for painting. I've been taping off my walls and even applying more layers of paint before I head off to job number 1. And now I want to pause for a second. I know I just went on a whole mini rant about this being a humbling experience for me, and it was harder than it looked. This is mainly due to the time constraints that I had, just being a mama that works more than one job, just being busy, and all of that. There was still a therapeutic feeling that I had when I was painting. There were moments where I actually felt really emotional when I was painting the house, and I felt this way when I was working on my accent wall. Same when I was outside doing my garden bed. And I'm not sure if any other first-time homebuyers feel this way or anybody just like changing their house, but it just made me feel really emotional. And I think it's because it was a realization that like I am creating something for the next generation. You know, painting gave me the opportunity to just sit in my thoughts for a little bit and just reflect. I was listening to a book part of the time when I was painting, but there were other times where there was nothing playing in my headphones. It was just quiet, and that allowed me to just think about how far I've come in this house over the last few years and how far I've just come in life in general. Growing up, I never had a house that we just grew up in. Like, my family didn't own property, no one in my immediate family and no one in my extended family. My mom was the first to buy a house, and she didn't buy that house until I was already an adult. And then shortly afterwards, she did pass away. And so she didn't get to see me buy this house. She didn't get to see me go through that process. So I thought a lot about that as I was painting, but I also thought about how I am now providing that for the child that I raise and hopefully my future children. And it just made me oddly emotional just thinking about all that and seeing how it's slowly starting to come together, even though it took a little bit of time. So I don't know if you're the same way. I don't know if you have the opportunity to think that way, or maybe you're just in the zone when you're doing these home projects. But for me, it was oddly therapeutic to go through and paint these walls and think about how far I've come in just going through the home buying process, being here, and now slowly starting to make it a home. It was nice, even though it was challenging at times, just to think about which colors should I put on the walls, which colors are going to go with the accent wall, and how many coats do I have to put on, how much money I'm invested in continuing to buy paint. It was nice to have that time to just think. So if you ever get the opportunity to paint your house or do any type of painting, highly recommend. Even though it can be frustrating for those of us who are not as artsy or the best DIYers, it was nice to just think and reflect. So the throughout this process, that was one of the biggest things that I appreciated. The other part of painting made me think of, what do I want with this house? You know, we've been in here for just a short period of time, and I love this house. I love being here. It is just my own personal escape. And it's, you know, slowly coming together to like my full vision of what I want it to look like. But I also see this house as being a stepping stone toward a bigger house on land that I will own. And although like I'm not quite there yet, this house in itself was just such an inspiration for me, you know. And when I was painting, more of those thoughts just kept coming out, and it was very apparent that I knew exactly what I wanted to do with this space, you know. But for now, just being able to transform it and make it into what I want, and doing it for the very first time, what just felt so rewarding, and again, oddly therapeutic when I was painting, and just all these thoughts kept coming. So again, if you ever get a chance to do any type of painting, I recommend it. I'm not a painter myself, but just painting this house and being able to have that space was really helpful, and it made me actually want to come back and do more painting, even though, again, there were parts of it that were a little bit frustrating. So aside from my little therapy session that I got from painting, I really like seeing the color dry. I felt like it was coming together with my accent wall. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first applied the paint, it came off darker than I had expected. It started to look a little gray rather than one of the whites that I had chose from Sherwin-Williams. But once it dried, I started to see that real pretty color, and I can see how it's going to go really well with my black and gold accents that I have in my mind. I was a little bit nervous when I didn't see it lighten up, and I will say that the natural light makes it look a lot better than synthetic light. So what I think I could do is change out my light bulbs so I get a bulb with a different type of light rather than show like a darker light. So for example, my light in my kitchen tends to really brighten up my space. I record a lot of my videos in the kitchen, but then when I get toward my living room area, I notice that the light is a little bit different, or maybe it's that I don't have enough light when I'm recording videos in the living room. I'm not too sure. I think I have to play around with the light, but I will say that my natural light shining on my walls make the paint look so much nicer than just that synthetic light. So I'm going to have to explore a little bit with that, but I'm already seeing how it's going to come together real nicely, especially when I start changing out little things like my outlet covers, or adding little touches of black here and putting a rug. I'm so excited. I'm just pumped to see everything finally start coming together, because I have done a lot of painting, and I can already see how nice it's coming without anything currently being in the living room. So I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am, but I am pumped and cannot wait until I'm able to really feel the space. So with all that being said, here it is. Here is my walls. The living room is officially painted. I might put one more coat on the walls, but we are done. And I am so happy that the living room is at least finished. I know I have different parts of the house that still need to be painted. Some other things need to go up on the wall, but I'm just so happy to have this part accomplished. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Thank you for listening to me chat. I appreciate y'all so much, all those people who have subscribed to my channel. And if you don't want to miss any future videos and you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one.